So I've been playing Helldivers 2 for the better part of 2 days now, and one thing I've learned in my very limited time I've been playing is XP is extremely important. Sadly, it took me 2 days to hit around level 22, but in that time I quickly learned there were really awesome ways to level extremely fast. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you both ways to do so. The first way is going to be an early game method that almost anyone can do solo, and it will quickly get you to a point where you can use the second method and easily get over 1100 experience and 4500 requisition in around 3 minutes. Just keep in mind the Saga Gaming channel will be providing awesome builds alongside these awesome tips and tricks, so hit the subscribe button now to stay up to date on all things Helldivers 2. And with that out of the way, let's dive into the first method. So the first thing you need to know about the first method is you must do it in the terminate sector, and ideally you want to aim to do it at level 3 or lower to get the best results. Now you're looking for a very specific mission named Terminate Illegal Broadcast. The catch with this mission is that it gives you an ability to directly spawn next to the objective and easily attack it. What you're looking to attack is a satellite that you need to take down and then make a mad dash towards extraction. Some recommendations of what to bring to make this mission much easier is the grenade launcher, the impact grenade, or pretty much anything that can destroy basic building parts. I personally also bring a jetpack simply for mobility, and using light armor for again high mobility is extremely recommended to speed things up. As you can see with the mission on screen now, I was able to destroy the satellite, find the location that I needed to get there, then defend the area all the way up until we got out, which took about 3 minutes in total. We were rewarded with close to 300 experience, and this again only took about 3 minutes give or take. This means in an hour using low numbers, that will be well over 400 experience in an hour. This will easily push you to level 15 in no time, and I highly recommend you do this until about level 15. Then swap over to our second method, which will require a few more things to get you going. Now if you can't find this mission, you can do the Brood Commander mission in the meantime until it comes up. This mission won't be as quick, but you can get about the same XP in about 5 minutes or so, which is still significantly faster than pretty much any other mission. Now moving on to the second method, you're going to need a few things to get started, and that's going to be a teammate or two. I started doing the second method with another friend at level 15, and while initially it was around 4 to 6 minutes to complete it, once we got to level 20, which was about a handful of runs, we were clearing it reliably in 4 minutes or so. And after adding a friend who joined us a little bit later, we were able to get 1100 XP and over 4700 reacquisition in around 3 minutes. First though, let's look at the stratagem needed to accomplish this fairly easy. First, you're going to need to get the mortar sentry. I like placing this in the back and have it pretty much pound targets from far away, since you can kind of shoot it out of sight, and generally since it'll be protected because it's out of sight, you can reliably have this just pound the area and get a lot of damage out. Next, you want to get the autocannon sentry. I place this typically a little bit higher, but aimed at a point where it can hit the aircraft carriers and then hit enemies who are walking or traveling towards the defense zone. This one is typically the most vulnerable, but more times than not enemies won't shoot at it until it get to a relatively close proximity. Next, you want to get the rocket sentry, which is at level 15, hence why we want to wait till level 15 to do this method. I tried to place this a bit more centered in the area so you can have like the best opportunity to hit everything that's flying in the area. Generally speaking, the rocket sentry is the most important. It's going to pretty much be the bread and butter to kill all the aircraft carriers, so you're going to want to protect this one the most. Now there is a 4th stratagem slot, and if you're not level 20, then getting the anti-personnel mine or the anti-tank can help you with pressure, but ultimately you want to grab one or the other. And then once you get to level 20, the EMS mortar sentry will be pretty much the best option, since it will stop pretty much anything in its tracks. Now once you have all those things and you have at least suicide mission unlocked, you need to head to the automation sector and look specifically for the eradicate automation forces, which will basically be a defense mission, and it's a fixed area where you're killing like 180 enemies give or take, with your sentries doing a bulk of the work. Of course, depending on the difficulty, the XP and the reacquisition will fluctuate, but I did it fairly easy with 2 and then 3 on Hell Dive mode, and it was relatively fast. If you're having trouble getting to Hell Dive mode, I'm going to pretty much have a build video up in less than 24 hours that a buddy and I used to duo all the way to Hell Dive mode, which took a few hours. This build of course is going to be like level 10 you need to be effective with it and pretty much complete every single mode relatively fast. Either way, both these methods should be more than adequate in getting you to level 20 in a few hours. You'll have enough money to pretty much buy all the stratagems that you'll ever need, and you can even help your friends out relatively easy so that they can get here too. With that said, that's pretty much it for this video. If you found this video helpful, consider leaving me a like to get this video out to other players, and possibly even subscribe for more Helldivers 2 content. My name's The Saga, this is The Saga Gaming Channel, and I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Later.